More than 750 million people tuned in to celebrate the marriage that was over before it even began. Of course, the usual display of glamour was enough to convince the marriage is loving and affectionate, but not all that shine is gold, right? And this is where the royal sweetheart, Prince of Wales, became the favorite tabloid villain. Turns out, not everything is fair in love and war. The crowded marriage.
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
If you know those harrowing lines of Princess Diana, you know what happens next. Let's just say, if the news of King Charles made rounds today, it will have broken the internet. That doesn't mean it didn't become a worldwide scandal back in its time. Every single detail of the affair, as well as the broken marriage, played out in the press every single time. What really shook the world was that Camilla Parker Bowles was always the other woman in the marriage, even before Diana and Charles had said "I do" in Windsor. Turns out the princess didn't want to go through the wedding at all. She was upset that her betrothed was taking calls from Camilla before embarking on royal tours, or he was wearing bracelets that weren't made by his fiancés. But when the carpets are laid out and thousands of cameras wait outside the chapel, you can't dramatically walk out like some rom-com heroine.